Hey everyone, Steven here with Cannin.com. Welcome back for another technical analysis session. This week, the week of Valentine's Day, we are looking at one of the bigger concentrate manufacturers. Let's switch over now. This is MediPharm Labs, and this is their ticker up in Canada, LABS, which is on the Toronto Stock Exchange. They are traded on the OTC here as well, and you'll see that in this week's fundamental where we show both tickers. But we're zoomed way out back to 2019. We're going to just show the downward trajectory of this stock here, up at about $6, $4 in late 2019. And let's just zoom in, down, 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 still dropping, still dropping, still dropping. We actually bottomed out right about 52 cents. So it's been a rough couple of years for MediPharm Labs. They did have some supply agreements go unpaid, some litigation, some acquisition chatter. So a lot going on in MediPharms. Recently, as we entered 2021, they did see some big spikes from 50 cents all the way up to 80s. They did give some of that back, about 20 cents of it back, but since then have rallied again into the 80s. So pretty interesting ride here. We're going to see the MACD as we zoom out. Pretty hard to see what's happening. These two lines are very close together. You can see the MACD is above the signal line, but it's pretty weak as this is actually during the same period when prices are coming down. You can see here's zero, the axis of zero. So we're well in negative territory here. So remember, look at negative territory, look at positive territory, and then look at whether the MACD is above or below the signal line here. More recently, it's been a little more interesting. Almost imposed are the two lines here, superimposed. And then we have the signal line drop off, the MACD really take off, which is the blue line. It follows this pricing increase. You can see it's lagged. It's a lagging indicator there. It then crosses over, again lagging this drop back, and more recently has crossed back over. So a real weak sign of strength. It is in positive territory there, though, so that's worth noting. The rate of change is really the momentum indicator. We're going to just note big slope changes. So pretty interesting here when we have a almost flat slope and then we have a huge increase there. That coincided with this candle where we had a 13% increase that day. You can kind of take these again and again, right, from here to here. We had 25%. So if you start to detect these big slope changes on the lower price or on the lower time frames, the hour chart or the 4-hour chart, you switch over to the day, that can be a big predictor on what's going to happen for the close of that period. We're also looking at the stochastic RSI, relative strength index, pretty similar analysis than the MACD, right? We have our two lines. We have our window from 80 all the way down to 20, showing us when we're going to be overbought and oversold. And we can really react once we're above and once we're below and see what's going to happen. You can see we do see these really nice swings from overbought to oversold again and again and again. And very recently, you can see what's happening here. We're about to break over the 80 threshold. So pretty clear that there are some small signs, small and weak signs of strength coming, of bullish behavior. And so we should watch this throughout the week and see if MedPharms can rebound and push through this 80-cent resistance and see if they can get up to $1. They do have some interesting positive notes in the fundamentals this week, so definitely pay attention to that. Let us know what you think in the comments section, and let us know if there's any companies you want us to take a look at. Happy trading, everybody.